everyone, welcome back to Mission Keto. There will be no grocery haul video this week because we're going to a different store that we have never been to before just to see what we can find there that might be keto. I can't wait to share where we're going, and when we get there, stay tuned. All right, so we are at our destination. We are at Dollar General Market. Have you guys ever been to one of those? Apparently they've got groceries and stuff inside of it. We're gonna go in and check it out. Let me know down below if there are any in your area, if you've ever been to one. We drove 45 minutes, maybe a little more, to come and see this place, but we wanted to see, hey, maybe you're right across from the beach vacationing, which we are right now.
We gotta show you this.
Yeah.
The beach is literally right there. We're in New Smyrna, and there's the beach right there, yeah. Which is crazy. How awesome would it be to shop right here?
And what if you were here vacationing it, and this was the only place that you could get some groceries, and to stay on track, we wanted to kind of see what there was. So let's go check it out.
Awesome.
All right, we're heading in, but let's take a moment to appreciate the beautiful green shopping carts.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised the wheels aren't green.
Okay, so the next few clips are going to be a little bit of footage that I got of the inside of the store. I wanted to show you what it looked like right when we came in also. I think this used to be a different store that they just remade into the Dollar General Market. But there is a produce section right up front, which I was surprised. They had a good selection of produce and a lot of vegetables. I think they had some good options there. If you wanted to possibly make a salad, or for anybody else, you know, in your family. But here you go. See, they had like coleslaw, shredded lettuce, vegetables. They also had some fruit. Then going into the meat section, they had a good sized amount of meat. They had a lot of meat that was on clearance too. So that just makes me think that a lot of people aren't buying that. They did have some like $5 pieces of meat also. But most everything looked like this: packaged, processed, standard American diet foods. You will find some frozen vegetables. They had like frozen chicken strips too, unbreaded as well. So you really did kind of have to look, but definitely no chip options. However, we did find these. We're going to make something with these tonight. Let me know if you can figure out what we're going to make. They also had some, you know, meat sticks and beef jerky and stuff like that if you were in a bind. Steakums, which is a favorite here. Meat patties. And then going a little further down, they did have like deli meat, hot dogs, things like that. And like I said, may not be the cleanest thing, but if you are in a bind, it's low carb. Some of that stuff could be 0 carb. They had butter. They had cheese. They did have some yogurts. I didn't see if they had any of like the 2 goods, but there's all the cheese options too. They had eggs, and they had a little bit of milk. But I wanted to show you this too. If you are doing net carbs, they did have some low carb wraps and stuff too. So that is definitely a good option for you if you do that. And then last but not least, I had the hardest time finding this, but they had some half and half. So we would be okay with the coffee there. They did have coffee, all kinds of sodas and stuff. No Zevia and no sparkling water, which I thought was weird. But then on the other side, it was just like a regular Dollar General store. Half of it was the grocery item and half was a regular one. All right, so we are now out. Here is what we got. We'll show you everything when we get home. But we got some groceries to make a meal. So my opinion of it, it was okay. If we were vacationing across the street and this was all that there was,
that would be amazing.
I would make do for sure. There's definitely you know, opportunity and options there. Might not be the cleanest options, but you can definitely stay on track. So Andy's opening the door for me. I'm going to get into the truck now, and we're going to do our next thing. We're going to head home and we're going to make our dinner. Okay, we are back home now, and this is our little haul. Got a couple extra things just because it was something that I needed, and these were buy one, get one free. I needed this for work. But Pointy is back. I cannot believe the amount of people that missed Pointy last week. I'm so sorry. Pointy was on vacation because when I got back from grocery shopping last week, the kids were here, and that just kind of sidetracked me in a good way. But we decided, so again, this store was just okay. You saw all of the aisles that I showed you, and you can definitely get by if you're like on vacation and you're needing to stay on keto. It might not be the cleanest things, but they definitely have, you know, veggies and definitely things to make that are keto or low carb. Definitely. It might not be the best quality though. That's all I got to say, but it is definitely centered more around processed junk food. I will say that. But we are going to make nachos. Who doesn't love nachos, right? And we have everything that we needed there. We got some ground beef. We got our nachos are going to be these pork rinds. And we're going to cook up the meat with some taco seasoning and then crumble it on top. Put some cheese on top. We opted for the already shredded because, like, if you're on vacation, you're probably not going to have a shredder with you. And then I'm also going to top it with some black olives and some salsa. I could have bought some tomato and onion, all that, but in reality, we don't need that stuff right now. Just trying to share with you what, you know, a quick meal that you can make, and then some sour cream. We also had to purchase this because it looked good. Smash burgers. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this brand, but I also wanted to share with you the ingredients. Beef. So pretty excited about that. Even to me, this looks good. This is how I want to have a burger. I want it crispy, crusty along the edges, and very thin. And this might be it. So when I make this, I'll definitely share it. But yeah, so that's everything. Let's make some nachos. Okay, so to make these nachos, well, we know how to make nachos, but this will just be a quick part of the video. We're gonna brown up this ground beef, and then I'm going to put the taco seasoning packet in there with a little bit of water. Over here, I have got a baking sheet with the chicharrones, the fried pork skins, and just so you know, make sure you're checking the labels. This one is a 0 carb one, and it's just fried pork skins and salt, so that's good. Yeah, and then we're just gonna throw everything on top of this and bake it in the oven. I'm not gonna put any of the salsa or sour cream or black olives on it yet. I'll do that at the end, but yeah, let's make this. Okay, I just took it out of the oven and I just had the broiler on. That was it. And that's the whole pound of ground beef seasoned with the taco seasoning, and then almost the whole package of the cheese. And oh, that's looking good. So now we're gonna top it with the other items, like just a little bit of sour cream, and then the salsa and the black olives on a little area for me. So let's finish it up. All right, so here it is. We put some sour cream on the top, and this is more like probably Andy's here. And then this is mine. It has a little bit of salsa and some black olives and a little bit of sour cream as well. And I was thinking I might throw some of these on there too. This is not something that we got at the store though, but since I have it, might as well. But yeah, that is everything. I hope you like this video. We just thought we would check this place out and see if it was keto friendly, can we make do with what they have. And for the most part, yes, might not be the cleanest ingredients, but you know, if you're ever in a bind, definitely get creative. So let me know what you think down below. Did you like seeing these kinds of this kind of video? Would you like to see more? And if so, where would you like to go while Andy's interrupting me?
Wow.
With his crunchy.
That's good.
That's good, yeah. Pork rind nachos, so.
Pork rind nachos.
Yeah, so
delicious.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.